The best part about a 360-degree camera is you can capture anything, everywhere, anytime you want. No more dead cats, no more wind muffs, just pure, unadulterated, clean audio. And I love it. My name's the Calirado Kid, and I'm a mountain bike content creator. My claim to fame was short-form content on social media, but I also produce YouTube videos, which means I need a camera that can shoot not only vertically, but horizontally. And that's where the Insta360 X5 comes in. This latest iteration of camera has a ton of improvements over the last gen X4. I'd like to talk about them with you today and how I get the best riding footage for my channel. So let's jump right in. Now, right out of the gate, I gotta say the all-new Insta360 X5 might be the king of all cameras for a mountain bike content creator. And we're gonna talk about why in a second. The name of the game here is 360 degrees. This thing can shoot in 360 degrees, which means when you hit the record button, you can crop that to vertical or horizontal, depending on your use case situation. And you only need one camera to do it. No more switching cameras around. And the new X5 has a lot of improvements over the previous gen. The sensors in the new X5 are 144% larger than the previous gen X4, and they also have 3 chips built into this thing with over 140% more computing power than the previous gen. What does that mean? That means better low light performance, crisper image, and better dynamic range. This thing does it all. The X5 is capable of capturing up to 8K 30 frames a second, which means when you go to crop that image, whether vertical or horizontal, it's gonna be crisp as can be. You also have the ability to switch over to 4K or 5.7K, 60 frames a second, and shoot HDR, which is gonna give you a little bit better contrast and colors in variable light situations. So let's talk about what makes this camera so great for mountain bike content creators. Number one is the onboard flow state stabilization. Gone are the days of shaky riding footage that makes you want to throw up while watching it. These days, with the onboard flow state stabilization inside the X5, your footage is going to be silky smooth and crystal clear. In addition to that, we got to talk about one of the most requested features of all time for mountain bike content creators, which is wind reduction and the reduction of wind noise when riding. It is so essential for riding footage to have crisp audio on the trail. And that means reducing the wind noise so you can hear the trail and talking if you're vlogging while riding. So let me stop talking for a minute so you guys can listen to the riding footage for yourself. Internal multi-layer steel mesh wind guards inside the X5, plus the processing power behind it, we've now got a 360-degree camera capable of producing crystal clear audio without wind noise. Just switch the camera into wind reduction mode and you're off to the races. Now, one of the big advantages to this new X5 is the wind situation. Getting good, clean audio in windy environments, that is the problem mountain bikers have been trying to solve forever, and it looks like Insta360 has done it. Not only on the Ace Pro 2, but on this new X5. Now, one of the benefits of shooting with a 360-degree camera is that no matter where you mount the camera, you're probably gonna get a pretty sick angle. Now, in my case, I like to mount the camera to the full-face helmet. You use the natural gimbal stabilization to your head, combined with the flow state stabilization of the camera, and like I said, we're talking silky smooth footage. But you can also mount the camera to the top of the helmet, or like I see a lot of people do, using the chest mount. But if you want to get really creative, you could throw this camera all over the bike and come up with some pretty crazy angles. There are an infinite number of possibilities with this X5. And of course, you got the invisible selfie stick option, so you can hold this up into the air and get whatever angle you want. The best part about a 360-degree camera is you can capture anything, everywhere, anytime you want. That's the best way I can describe it. We all know it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you're gonna crash your bike. And if you crash hard enough to break the lenses on this camera, the best news is the all-new X5 has replaceable lenses. That's right, you can replace the lens on this camera. If you damage the lens on this camera, you can now swap out the lens and get back into the action. And I absolutely love this about the new X5. Swap out the lens, get back on the trail, and go ride. What a great feature for this new camera. But we also got to talk about one of the coolest new features on this X5, which is called InstaFrame Mode. And what does that mean? That means the camera captures simultaneously not only a flat image, but also the 360-degree image in case anything goes wrong. So for those of you that are tired of going into the app and cropping your 360-degree footage and then exporting it, the flat image from the InstaFrame Mode is a single export. Another really cool feature of InstaFrame is it will use a 360-degree sensor to actually track you in frame, which means I can walk around and this thing will actually track me. It's like a moving gimbal with a stationary camera. It's something I've actually never seen before. This is really cool. Oh, and I gotta mention that this thing has fast charging built in. That means it can be charged up to 80% within 20 minutes, which is perfect for shuttle days out on the mountain. Meaning if you find yourself low on battery at the bottom of the hill, start charging the camera, and as you drive up to the top, it's gonna be fully charged by the time you get here. The perfect shuttle day camera right here. Fast charging, baby. Oh, and with the larger battery, you could get up to 185 minutes of battery life on this thing, so you might not need the quick charge at all anyways. So now, of course, the sun's finally coming out. It's time to go get out on a ride. If you have any questions about the settings on the new X5, let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, get out there on the trail. We'll see you out there.